Quilting. Pot holders. These pot holders are quick to whip up in any size. They're the perfect project for trying out your quilting skills or for using up scraps of fabric. Here is a list of the equipment you'll need. You'll also find this in the description box below. Cut one piece of each fabric, main fabric, terry cloth, and insulated batting or wadding, all 8.5 inches or 21.5 centimeters square. Next, cut one piece of each fabric, all 6.5 by 8.5 inches or 16.5 by 21.5 centimeters. Pin each piece of main fabric wrong sides together with its corresponding piece of terry cloth, placing the insulated batting or wadding in the middle. Place the pins inside the motif to be quilted so that they will not be in the way of your stitching lines. Using a matching or complementary thread in the top of your machine and a thread to match your terry cloth in your bobbin, sew around each shape on both pinned units. Alternatively, you can quilt the units using the pattern of your choice. Once you are done quilting both pieces, trim the larger unit an equal amount on all four sides so that it is 7.5 inches or 19 centimeters square. Trim the smaller unit so that it is 7.5 by 5.5 inches or 19 by 14 centimeters. Zigzag stitch around all four raw edges of both units to keep the edges neat and tidy. Cut a piece of bias binding 7.5 inches or 19 centimeters long. Open it up and pin it along the top edge of the smaller unit. Sew it in place, then fold it around to the back and sew it in place either by machine or by hand. Lay the large unit terry cloth side up, then lay the smaller unit on top of it, terry cloth side down. Align the bottom and side edges, pinning in place. Sew the two units together around the three unfinished edges of the small unit, leaving a 1/4 inch or 6 millimeter seam allowance to create the pot holder. Attach a piece of bias binding to fit all the way around the pot holder, mitering the corners and finishing by hand or machine.